Alright guys, let's get started with this War Rock deck showcasing. We won rock, paper, scissors, and we're actually going to go second with this deck. This is a very going second centric deck. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to activate our War Rock Ordeal to start. Okay, so we fleshed out an MST, which is great, but War Rock Ordeal allows you to when this card is activated, place 3 counters on it, and when your War Rock monster destroys an opponent's monster in battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can remove 1 counter from this card and draw 1 card, which is okay. Then, right now, we're going to normal summon our Gyarados in attack mode. Then we are actually going to activate the War Rock Mountain to search a War Rock monster from our deck to our hand. And the guy we're going to actually search is Warrock Basilios. We're going to actually go into battle phase and activate the effect of Warrock Mountain to be able to special summon Basilios directly from our hand. And we can use that to attack. We can also then use his effect to give an extra 200 attack points to both our monsters. And just like all the other Warrock monsters, we're actually able to give 200 attack to each monster we control for each Warrock monster that we have, which is great. Next, we're going to normal summon another Gyarados, which is more than amazing. From here, we're just going to go into battle phase, and we're going to attack with the Gyarados that we just summoned. We are also going to activate the Basilios' effect, and we're going to attack, but we are not going to attack directly because we want to get this monster off the field, and attack once more. And from here we're just going to end our turn. We're going to activate Basilios again to give an extra 200 attack to our monsters. From here, we'll just go into battle phase, attack with Basilios, activate its effect, and attack with Gyarados for game. Let's get into a rematch to see what other kinds of combos we can do. Okay, so we drew an alright hand. We drew Feather Duster, which is great because we can get rid of the back row and not have to worry about anything now. Plus their monster doesn't gain attack. We can also now normal summon our Orpus in attack mode without having to tribute, which is amazing. Then we can just go into battle phase here, attack, and after damage calculation we can activate the trigger effect to send a card to the graveyard. And right now let's just send a Fordia to the graveyard and end our turn from there. Right now we're going to actually just Valor this Cyber Dragon. Let's summon the Fordia that's in our hand. Go straight to battle phase. We're going to attack. Then after our damage calculation, we're going to activate both effects of Fordia and Orpus. Let's send Gyarados to the graveyard, and we're going to add Ordeal to our hand. Then we'll go into main phase 2, and this will allow us to activate our ordeal and place 3 counters on it. From here, we'll just end our turn. Let's normal summon Skylar just because we can. And go for an attack, and then activate the effect of Skylar to be able to special summon a Warrock monster from our graveyard. And we're actually going to special summon our Gyarados in attack mode. Give it the extra whatever 200 points of attack power. Unfortunately, we can't attack this turn with it, but that's okay. We can just end our turn here. And this is where Ordeal really comes in handy, because we're actually able to attack with our Skylar and then activate its effect to be able to special summon another card from our graveyard. And we're going to special summon the Fordia and give it some extra attack, and then we can actually activate the effect of Fordia to be able to add Bachilios to our hand, in turn activating the Ordeal to be able to special, or not special summon, but add cards to our hand, and then we can actually activate our Warrock Mountain to be able to search for a Warrock monster. And it really doesn't matter what we search for at this point. Let's just search for a secondary Bachilios. And from here, you can either go into an extra deck play, but I don't really want to do that because there are no Warrock-centric extra deck monsters. But we're going to actually use the effect of Warrock Mountain to special summon Bachilios directly from our hand. And then from here, we're just going to go into battle phase and attack with Bachilios, then activating the effect of Skylar to special summon Orpus. And then we're actually going to chain the Bachilios that's on the field to give everybody an extra 200 attack. And then from here, we can actually chain our Fordia, and we can chain the Orpus to send a card from deck to graveyard. We'll just send Skylar in this case. And then we can add a Warrock card, not just monster, from our deck to our hand. And we'll add another Ordeal. And then we can use the effect of Ordeal that's on the field and attack. And then we can attack with Skylar, go into main phase 2. I think, yeah, you can only control one Warrock Ordeal, which is okay. Let's see, what else can we do? Yeah, that's basically it. We could normal summon other cards, but we don't really need to. We have 5 monsters on the field, and they have 1 back row. But again, we have Cyclone, so we can pay life points and target their trap, and boom, there goes Mirror Force. Great for us, because that means we don't lose any monsters during the battle phase, and we also don't have to worry about coming up with other plays. We're actually not going to activate anything, and boom, that's it. Alright guys, that's it for this Warrock deck showcasing. I hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to make this deck as pure as possible, and this is just what I came up with. Again, when the Blazing Vortex set comes out and we actually get a hold of these cards in the TCG, you can build it however you want. But this is just on some of the ways that you're actually able to use this deck and combo off to make this deck as strong as possible using a pure variant. But again, personal preference. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and be sure to comment on either what your favorite card out of the Warrock archetype is, or what your favorite card coming out of Blazing Vortex is. And as always, I will see you in the next one. That's game.